They have reportedly made a bid, €3 million, for a player at Hansa Rostock, who are in the German third tier. Ryan Naderi, I think his name is.
Naderi, yeah.
He's 22 years old. He's got a very good record, but €3 million. I think he's about 6'5" as well. He's a big boy.
I think 6'3", maybe.
6'3". Well, I mean, we've mentioned Rangers need a striker. This could be the guy.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think we'd all be kidding ourselves on if we sat here and said that we've got any real knowledge about Naderi as a player, third tier of German football. It certainly suggests that Rangers are searching far and wide. And look, what Hearts managed to find in the second tier of Norwegian football.
Yep.
So, and obviously Danny Rohl has got you would assume a sort of broad knowledge of the German game. Third tier of German football it would be quite a step up. However, all that said, speaking to a couple of people about this kid earlier on today, and they said he has really come on leaps and bounds. I think he got injured maybe, I don't know, a year or so ago, and since coming back from injury, he's just taken his game to a different level. People in Germany are quite excited about him, and I think there is some interest in him from the Bundesliga. So, if Rangers can get in early and get a guy like that, they could win themselves a watch. But I come back to what we're talking about when Kieran Bow was getting mentioned, the link with Celtic. Dan, I said, I think Kieran Bowie's going to be a cracker, and I think he already is a very good striker. Would he probably improve Celtic? Yep. But if you're a young guy, is it fair to pin the hopes of scoring the goals that win a title on you, or could that sort of pressure make or break? So it'd be taking a lot on his shoulders if he comes in, because Rangers fans will look to him and go, "Well, you're the guy that's here to win us the title.
Yeah.
You're the guy that's got to put the ball in the net," because that has been a problem, scoring goals from open play. He does look, from little clips I've seen, he looks strong as anything. He's a real unit, specimen. He's fast, and he does look like a natural finisher. But then, we look good on YouTube, Dan. So
we do. We're great on YouTube. In the comments, Swanee, you can see there Scott saying he sounds like a project signing. Would they need one other? Rangers is okay, says the type of signing if Hearts made, people would say Jamestown is working. Seems like a Roll signing, and he's earned our trust. If we get him in the door, Danilo out and a number 6, we're laughing. That comes as well with the news that Paphos, Cypriot Champions League team, have apparently bid £2 million for Danilo. He's one of Ibrox's big earners. It's just not really happened for him at Rangers, is it? I mean, it just kind of feels like he needs to move on, despite scoring yesterday.
I think his celebration looked like that of a player that knows that he's not long for this parish. I think there's interest in Holland as well. NEC Nijmegen are interested, but I think that's a loan deal, and it looks as if the Cypriots have got to the front of the queue. We're actually putting down an offer to make it a permanent deal. I think you're right, though, Swanee. It's just never happened for Danilo. That he's showed it in flashes, but he's just failed to hit a consistent level of form. And I think it's better for all parties. And clearly, he's a big earner, so that clears a wage and it allows Rangers to do a wee bit more business, which I've been saying all along. I firmly believe that whoever comes out of this window significantly stronger than they were when they went into it, between the three teams tussling out at the top, I think that'll go a long way to deciding where the title goes. So I think it makes sense, albeit I can't claim to have any real knowledge on the German striker that they're looking at.
I seem to getting a few comments down the bottom are catching my eye, and a lot of them seem to be saying the same thing, that there's a trust in Danny Rohl from the Rangers supporters at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
There's been some brisk business done so far in the window, and obviously if he's looking and if he's earmarked a guy like that, I think that tells you a lot about where the Rangers fans are with their manager at the moment. They trust that if he goes to an area like that in Germany, And as for Danilo, I think you hit the nail on the head, Keith. It's never really been consistent enough. He's had issues with injuries. I mean, I think he had a bad facial injury, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's getting, and as an ex-manager signing, you're always under pressure when somebody else comes in. You know, Danny Rohl, his idea on players, and the guys that have been there under the previous incumbent are always in danger. So this looks like something that's going to happen, doesn't it? Danilo out and a front player in. And we'll just wait to see who it is. But Rangers are, I mean, I think the comment was in December, you guys will forgive me if I've got this wrong, was it be aggressive in the market? I think we said, Pratt and they have done a really good job going in and getting the position needed to be filled, that they want to get filled, and we're a week to go. Given what we've seen so far in this window, you'd be fairly confident that if Danny Rohl wants 2 positions filled, he'll get 2 positions filled. That's the way it looks as though Rangers are conducting their business during this window. So good luck to them. They took enough stick on hearing from everyone else when it was an utter shambles beforehand. And they appear to have sorted out pretty quickly.
Well, I think you're absolutely spot on there, Swanee, in terms of they went into the window having already identified 3 key areas that needed improving in the window. And they got them done, and it was nice and quick. And now they can play the market a little bit between now and next Monday night, and see just see what might drop into the lap a little bit. Yeah. Although certainly, by the sounds of the pursuit of what's his name, Naderi, would certainly suggest that they've put their homework in. You know, that this isn't one that's just, you know, you would say, because we know this game, Swanee, their agents that they'll categorise Celtic, Rangers, and they've got a list of players, and the phone calls go round, and this one doesn't feel like one of them. Do you know what I mean? This one, somebody's went away.
You get bracket players, don't you? He makes X amount, that fits the bill for both of those, and then you have another bracket which fits the bill for back in the day, Hearts, Hibs, Aberdeen. Then you have another bracket, and they get hooked around a lot of them. You're right, the German third division doesn't seem like that type of. No,
one. It does feel very Jamestowny, to be honest.
It seems like Danny Rohl knows about, I would say.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Or has been tipped off about by someone, or knows about himself.